CRJ on ground, Jomo confirm. I started off with Freedom right from the beginning when it started about 11 years ago. We started off with a small 19-seater aircraft known as Adonia 228. So that was actually the mother. We've been in Somali operations since the inception of the company, and we've done very high VIP flights, starting from the first elected president of Somalia, the late Abdullahi Yusuf, to Sheikh Sharif, to Hassan Sheikh, and now to Mohamed Farmajo. I personally have flown all of them, and all the prime ministers that have been there up to the current one. And we fly to the remotest of parts in Somalia. So I think that gives us a niche and has kept our market cut out for us.
Currently, we've been licensed to do several routes, both domestic and international. We started with Mandera, Garissa, Elwak, and international we currently do
Ismail, Mogadishu, Bosaso, and Garowe out of Nairobi.
And we are also licensed to do Tanzania, Entebbe, Kigali, Ethiopia, and several other routes.
Crew resource management. I have been a pilot for the last 30 years with approximately 19,000 hours total time flying. I have flown several types.
My experience in aviation is 25 years that I've been in aviation. Traveled around the world, seen places, worked different places, worked with different people. Currently in Kenya, and I enjoy working with the Kenyan people.
In Freedom, we have two major departments. That is the flight operations department and the maintenance department.
We have different types of aircraft, and they are maintained differently depending on the maintenance program.
Embraer 120s, we've got 5 of them. Fokker 50, we've got 2, and CRJ 200, we've got 1. All our aircraft is being maintained to the highest standard. My job is to oversee that all the maintenance that's done to our aircraft is done in a safe way, and to make sure that our passengers are flown from point A to point B in a safe way. The aircraft will be inspected again on a post-flight inspection by the captain and also by the flying engineer, as we always have flying engineers on our aircraft. We've got a highly qualified crew of engineers working underneath me, and we're continuously training and learning them or teaching them new ways and keeping up with the latest technologies.
For us to operate, we were given a license by the Civil Aviation Authority of Kenya and regulated by Kenya Airports Authority here at the airport. When I don't meet the set standards by those two authorities, I cannot operate my flight.
As we check in the passengers, they go through several stages of security concerned scannings, whereby the bags are literally checked by us here initially, then before they board, they go through the Kenya Airports Authority scanners and screens. And from just before boarding now, responsibility of safety changes over to Kenya Airports Authority, whereby they do the personal screening of the passengers using machines and equipment that we actually don't have. For me, I'm more or less concerned with the pilots and the flying crew. So when they come and join Freedom Airlines, what we require from them is just the basic pilot's flying license. We take them through a whole regime of training that is specific to Freedom Airlines. Part of the trainings that we include in them is customer service and cabin crew are trained to handle customers professionally. It is in part of their training manuals. Courteous with a smile. And the reservations staff as well is supposed to be and trained to be courteous. We do have an online feedback system whereby if a customer feels he did not meet our expectations or we did not meet his expectations, he can put his displeasures to us, and we normally work on them.
In the region, we are the safest airline so far in terms of the maintenance that we do to our aircraft.
Safety for our customers is first. At Freedom, we've got a very stringent safety policy, and if it's not safe, it's not going.
At Freedom Airlines, we offer various types of services. We offer domestic scheduled flights and international scheduled flights. We also offer charter flights, where you can just come in and tell us you want to go to a particular place. Then we give you the aircraft.
Our line is on 24 hours.
The day, at night, you will always be attended to.
Whereby a passenger calls and requests for a ticket. The reservation will take you to what is needed for you to do that flight.
Their customer services are the best. Like if you call, you'll always find someone who's very ready to help you. Booking online is also very fast. And when you check in, there's always a friendly staff to help you booking.
When we receive new aircraft for our fleet, it's always a big excitement. It's like a new toy in the box for everybody to play with. New airplanes obviously has to go through certain inspections.
Do the staffs that we have know how to handle this aircraft? Are the engineers trained to maintain that aircraft? Are the pilots trained to fly that type of aircraft? And we also check the areas we want this aircraft to fly to. So there are factors that we put in place. We must train our personnel.
And also be approved by the local authorities to have that aircraft registered and also have it safe for flight.
So the CRJ training is done in Berlin. The Fokker 50 training is done in Malaysia, and the Embraer training is done in Brazil. So we've got amongst the experienced pilots those who have been examined and interviewed by the Kenya Civil Aviation and found competent to train and to examine. So on behalf of the Kenya Civil Aviation, they accompany the pilots who are to train in the respective countries I've just mentioned, whereby when they come back and they fly for 6 months, then you have to do again a recurrent training on the aircraft.
It's mostly our base of operations Wilson Airport, but we have one of our aircraft is based at Jomo Kenyatta. That's also, we have another office there, but most of our flights operate out of Wilson Airport. Though sometimes, because we do different types of services, if you want a charter flight, then we'll pick you from where you are. If you want to take off from Jomo, then you have to put you on that aircraft to Jomo Kenyatta, then we pick you from there.
Freedom Airlines stands out from the rest because
we take our safety of our passengers and comfort of our passengers. We set that at a very high bar for ourselves.
We have brought together a team of very experienced aviators in terms of management, in terms of operations, and in terms of maintenance. We have a niche in choosing our aircraft right from a customer and the pilot point of view. We have chartered into territories which, people at the time when we started, I think were kind of scared to go into.
And we would like our passengers to travel in the same way we would like to travel, safe and comfortable.
What keeps us in business all this time is, first of all, the entire staff have the passion for the work and value their feedbacks through social media or personal one-on-one contact. I think we've been maintaining a professional outfit throughout the entire period. We are currently in pursuit of a Boeing 737. We have a contract with the Somali government, which we've done now for the last 2 years to transport Hajj pilgrims from Mogadishu to Jeddah and further on to Mecca. Well, unfortunately, this year there has been no Hajj due to COVID, but this will have been our 3rd year.
I will say they are very reliable because all the years I've flown with Freedom Airlines, they've never damaged any of my property and I've never lost any. So I will say they handle your luggage with the utmost care.
We take our customer as our #1 priority. Personally, I think all the flights that we have done, in most cases, we have left our customers with a satisfied smile on their face. So the challenge is to you. If you can come and give us a visit, then you will tell me what I'm talking about is, the truth or not.
One thing I will tell people who don't fly with Freedom Airlines, you're missing out on a lot. There are no flight delays. Your property is handled with care. You get to your destination on time. And even on flight, you're given free drinks, So you are refreshed all the way. Why would you not fly Freedom Airlines? It's the best.